Well, hello there. Lately, there has only been one question that people ask me, and it's, do I still have a job? Is conversation design still a thing? Will I have a job in the future, or is that job going to change over time? We're going to talk about all of that at Conversation Design Festival, the impact of large language models on the conversational AI community, and conversation design in particular. I think a way to think about it is that currently people are creating the experiences. People are creating conversational experiences and they are being supported by technology. And I think what we see now with large language models getting better and smarter, that they're going to increase productivity of the people that are actually creating the experiences. So people are still in the driver's seat. But over time, that might very well change. Over time, the large language models, the generative AI, might actually be creating the experiences that people have when they reach out to a brand. But that doesn't mean that the human is out of the loop, because even though the human is now in the driver's seat and creating the experience, when the AI starts creating the experience, people are going to be supporting the AI, and they're going to be doing quality assurance and making sure that it aligns with their tone of voice and benchmark it against design patterns that they want to use. So there's still a job for you out there, and I think it's going to get more and more exciting. And we've always embraced this at CDI. Algorithms need parents too, and you're going to be a parent of these new technologies. So what are some of the ways that you can use this stuff to already increase your productivity? Well, here are a few things that we've been doing at CDI, just to play around with it and have some fun. But you could ask ChatGPT to write a happy path for a certain scenario. Or, maybe you'd ask it, what could a conversation about this topic be like? Simulate a conversation. Or maybe I have a persona, a tone of voice, and I'm just not entirely sure, or I want to make it come to life. I could ask the system to write a biography, write a one-page biography. Or what are some of the hobbies this person might have? Or how might they say something? All right, so I can create a backstory for a persona and use that to create more depth and get inspired by it. Something that comes up a lot, and it comes with a warning as well. You can use this to create training phrases. You can say, what are 20 different ways that people can order pizza? And you'll get 20 phrases that you could use to train an intent. But is this really how your audience speaks? That's the first question. And more importantly, this system, ChatGPT, has no idea about the rest of your corpus. So if it gives you these phrases, you can't just throw them in there, because they might be competing with other intents that are in your corpus. Right? So don't just blindly throw that stuff in there. Be very careful when you do that. The same goes for entities, right? If I have entities, I can use this to create variations and synonyms for those different entities. Makes it easier for me to extract that when people talk. And variations, also kind of neat, right? If I have people that reach out to my AI assistant more frequently, whether it's a chatbot or a voice application, I don't want to greet them the same way every day. So if I have a welcoming phrase, I can ask the system to create some variations on that. Or when at the end of a conversation, when we say goodbye, maybe we want some variations there. So we can use large language models to create some variety and use some of that stuff in our design work. And of course, when you're really bored, or you're staring at the blank page and you don't know what to do, you're not sure how to answer a certain question or write a prompt, you can ask it to write you a prompt. And a lot of times that prompt makes no sense. But if you try 5 to 10 times, you're going to get something that you can work with, that you can then rewrite, polish, make sure it follows all the design patterns that you care for, and then kind of do it that way. So definitely lots of ways that you can use large language models already to increase your productivity as a conversation designer. But be careful, don't just jump in the water and commit fully, right? see see what's possible, start studying it, start embracing it, and then when the time comes to really put this stuff in production, you'll be ready. So Conversation Design Festival, we're going to talk about this. Alan from Raza is going to be talking about it. Brett Kinsella is going to be talking about generative AI. In some of our workshops we have people focusing on this and zooming in on it. So I hope to see you there, and it's going to be a great event, and I'll see you in the next videos.